You were never supposed to be torn to bits and pieces like you were. But if God allowed it, it was for a reason. You were never supposed to be brutally walked on, betrayed, heartbroken. You were never supposed to be stomped on. They were never supposed to treat you like you were worthless. But if God allowed it, it was for a reason. See, some of you watching this video, and I specifically think that you watching this video, that this message isn't by coincidence. God wanted me to tell you some things. Your heart has been dragged through the mud. If you're watching this video, you came a long way, and you don't know how far you came. You don't know how much you've actually put in, how much hard work you've actually put in, because every day it just feels like get up and go, 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 that you haven't had a chance to take a break yet. But if you were to just take a second and just to look back to see how far you came, I don't mean look back to go back. I mean look back to know how far you came. You would love yourself a little bit more. You would see how strong you really are. When people were turning on you, when people were trading on you, when you were supposed to be left for dead, you weren't even supposed to make it in this season. You weren't even supposed to make it out of this year. But somehow you gathered up enough strength to stand alone when everybody was coming against you, when you had crowds coming against you, when people were trying to fight you off, when people were hating you for no reason, when people were jealous of you, when you were giving your heart out to any and everybody because you just wanted to feel love, when you were giving your heart out to the people that mistreated you, when you were giving your love out to people who never loved you, when people were talking about you and slandering your name, when they were lying on you and saying all evil matters against you, you still stayed 10 toes down. You still kept going. You still kept pushing. And even though it looks like you couldn't come up for a breath of air, it looks like you're sinking. You're still afloat, baby. You're still doing this. You need to give yourself more credit. You need to know who you are. You need to thank yourself sometimes for getting you through the hardest times you've ever got through in your life. You need to acknowledge your power a little bit more. You need to acknowledge your strength a little bit more, because God didn't give you that strength for you to just forget about it. God gave you that strength so that when it's time, you can use it and you can know that it's there. You should know that your strength is there, because every situation that has turned out to be bad, that you expected nothing but good, love, and peace out of, when you had to pick up your own pieces, you had to pick up your heart and put it back in your chest and walk around with a broken heart. You had to figure it out by yourself. You didn't have handouts. You didn't have people. It seemed like everybody had this easy route. Everybody had somebody when you didn't have nobody. Everybody had somebody. And you were just praying for one person to hold you down. You were praying for one person to have your back. You were praying for one person to love you. You just wanted love to the point where you didn't know where to look for it anymore. You couldn't find it in this door, at that street, on that corner, in this person, in that relationship, in that environment. You were looking for love everywhere. You never got a chance to experience what it meant to be loved, for somebody to really love you. I mean, unconditional love. I mean, the love that doesn't say I love you and then go break your back behind your back. The amount of people that has crossed you up is crazy. You don't even play basketball. The amount of people that have crossed you up, the amount of people that wanted to see you fail, and you can secretly, you feel that when people secretly envy you. And it's crazy because it breaks your heart even more, because it's people that you want to love. It's people that you want to help. It's people that you know, and you know that they're hating on you. You know that they're waiting for you to slip up. You know that they're waiting for you to make one bad decision, one bad move, for it to be game over for you. You got people that you want to give life to. You got people that when you come around, you only give life to them. You only bring energy to them. You only strengthen them. You only say good things to them. You only help them. You only heal them, that want to see you in a casket. I say you got people that you bring life to, that want to see you dead, that want to bring death to your name, that want you to stop right where you are, and somehow you made it through. Somehow you made it through 11 months. We 5 days away, baby. Don't break now. Get through the end of this year. You are a different version than who you are starting when you were starting 2024. You've seen a lot. You've experienced so much in such a little bit of time. It seems like every year you evolve so much more, and you grow so much more, and you prosper so much more by yourself. You do it alone. You grow alone. You grow on the inside. Every year you find your strength every year more and more. You find you find out who you really are, your destiny calling more and more. You stop caring about people. You used to be a people pleaser, didn't you? You used to just want to be up under people, loving on people, giving your heart out, giving your time out. You used to care about what people thought about you. And those same people that would give all those nasty and negative opinions of you, they didn't care whether you were okay. They didn't care about you, but you cared what they thought about you. You cared about the things people thought about you when the people didn't even care about you in the first place. Make it make sense. Oh, somebody needs to understand this. You got a long way to go, but you've came such a far way. You need to acknowledge your strength. You done made it such a far way, a place where most didn't won't make it back from. You see, you stayed 10 toes. You so thorough. You so real. You the realest in the game right now. You the realest in the room at all times. You the front end soldier. Like you the one they call on. You the one God call on. You got heavy hitter. We got 10 more days. I need you to push. We got 5 more days. Excuse me. I need you to push into this new year. Because it seem like every year you evolve. You just go to a video you made last year, at the beginning of last year, and just see how far you've came. Go to a picture you took last year. And I want you to remember what you were thinking in that picture, what you were wearing. I want you to remember how you I want you to go back to a video you recorded last year and see how much you've changed. Give yourself a pat on the shoulders, a pat on the back because you deserve it. And nobody else in this world, in this cold world, nobody else is going to do it how you can do it. If you want something done, you better do it yourself. If you want love, you better love yourself. You see, my mother used to always say that before she passed. If you want something done, you better do it. If you want it done right, you better do it yourself. And so I want to let you know that if you're watching this today, it's not by coincidence. It's not by accident. You have a strength in you that most don't carry. You have a will in you that where there was times where you should have gave up, but you didn't. You just kept pushing. It doesn't even make sense how you didn't give up. Oh, that's how you're gonna know this is confirmation that it doesn't even make sense how you didn't give up. You should have gave up. You should have been there. You yourself know that. All the attacks that was coming against you, all the trials you fought, all the things you fought in your life, alone in a storm, alone when nobody had your back. Where did that strength come? Like where did this version of you come from? You had to get this thing out of the mud. You had to get it by yourself. While people were being blessed with family members and cars and gifts and love and happy birthdays, you went years without people even celebrating you and acknowledging you. You went years without receiving a message from somebody that really loved you. You lost some people that were so close to you. Like you got to go to the grave to visit the people that you love the most. Because it seemed like nobody else loved you. The ones that loved you the most, they're not even here no more in your life. And so you got to go visit them in a grave. Oh, Jesus, they don't know what you've been through. I know. Keep pushing. You hear me? You hear me? You're going to keep pushing, right? We're not giving up. I don't care what we're going through. You done came too far to turn back. You keep moving. You listen to the Lord. He's talking to you and you trust him and you keep moving. You keep powering through this thing. You keep pushing through. You keep giving it your all. Don't break down. You might have a moment where you break down crying, but don't break down. Keep going. Just see where it takes you. Just see. You didn't give up yet. I'm so proud of you. We almost there. We got 5 more days. Next year is going to be so much better for you. You're going to get everything you deserve. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. These are tears of joy because I'm so happy for you. That everybody turned against you. And you didn't give up on yourself when everybody else gave up on you. Look how it's working out. It's going to work out. Just keep your head on your shoulder, baby. Don't go nowhere. You got this. Put down the bottle, put down the drugs, and really lock in on yourself. Really focus on yourself. Really be the one that's going to be there for you, because ain't nobody else going to be there for you. You got people you love and you lost them. You got some people that you would give anything in the world just to speak to them for one more day. You got people that left out on you, that walked out on you. They didn't even give you no closure. You done been through things you didn't deserve. You going to get what's yours. We ain't giving up. I'm here to remind you about your past. I'm here to remind you about your pain, because in the future is pleasure. In the past there was pain, but in the future is pleasure. In the present is pleasure. Somebody type that in the comments down below, that my past was pain. My present will be pleasure. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. Keep going. And if you feel like this message is for you guys, a way you can sow a seed, a way you can send a donation, a way you can reach me on any platforms, guys, it will be down in the links below. Make sure you click in the descriptions. If God tells you to sow this seed, if you know this message is for you, then sow the seed. If you know that your next year, your present will be pleasure, that every day from now on, every present moment you will spend in pleasure, that next year you will live in prosperity, you will live and you will prosper. If you know that God is telling you that you've had a rough year, but he's not through with you, if you know you've had people turn on you and trade on you and break your heart and lie against your name, if you know you have people that are jealous of you that you love, if you know you hate to see people lose but they hate to see you win, but you know you got a God that's greater and God is going to come through for you, send a seed sow into this message. I love you guys. And I want to thank you guys. Before I leave, I almost forgot. Somebody ordered this off my wish list, guys. For my dog. He can't wait to play with it. I actually had to hold it off until I thank you guys, because I didn't want to take anything off of it. It didn't come with a note, but if you are watching this and you got my doggy, ooh, that might be loud. This cute little doggy bunny, he can't wait to play with it. I'm actually about to let him play with it. You guys hear the squeak toy? Thank you so much. Somebody went on my wish list and you ordered this for me. You didn't leave a note, but I want to say thank you. And Kaiser, my doggy, thanks you so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.